made a delivery on the island, and I don't think when somebody places an order, they call all their neighbors down the entire street and say, hey, this driver's a real bitch. If you place an order, the odds of getting me in the first place. So I think it's more people just know who I am because of social media. 10 years ago, you could come out here and, camp, car camp on the beach, do whatever. Nobody knew you were even there. There was no, whatever the apps are. So, hindsight is 2020. And I met the female officer that responded to the scene, who I think those two might be in a sexual relationship, the arresting officer and his female partner, because of the way that they were behaving. They were sitting in his unit, and I was in the back seat, and she was just acting like a girlfriend. I didn't have my glasses on, of course, so I just want to, what was happening is I had overstayed my welcome. There are so many days that you can stay on the beach, and it was starting to look like I was homeless. Admittedly, you go there, take a shower, go to sleep. I was taking an extended vacation. Regardless, they had every opportunity to say, you've been here so many days, so if we see you again, we're going to have to issue you a ticket, something like that. Instead, what they were doing is yelling, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. That is, I believe, Park Ranger Betancourt and Park Ranger, whatever her name is, the blonde. Now, the night of the death threat, let's either a few days before, a few days after, or the same day, I took extensive notes, documentation, photographs, and videos. It's major, a death threat. Now, when I called 911 to report that I was being harassed by a park ranger and by somebody driving a vehicle that had a red rainbow on the side of it, and that is a constable. So I need to read what it actually says on the side of the vehicle so I can begin the complaints process. So there's CCPD here. They're parked here doing their thing, and it is very suspicious of me to be doing this. It gives them an excuse to pull me over, but I need to identify one of these vehicles. Since I'm making a delivery, this is a good opportunity. Now, Jonathan, my lover, not really, it's just because he freaking felt me up. He had to know that was wrong. Oh, look. There's a unit over there. I just want the rainbow, the orange rainbow. I feel some type of way about Jonathan. That It is artificial, it is forced, it is chemical, it's not real. Nonetheless, I cannot be objective about him. Okay. Nueces County Constable, Precinct 4. So Precinct 4 and Jonathan Betancourt, if I'm not mistaken, he drives a specific vehicle that I've seen on his personal page with his family. You know, he uses it. I think he takes it home. So actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to identify his personal vehicles. Is this stalking? You know what? I'm trying to figure out if it was him or not. So it's to his benefits for me to check out what I can see, make a determination from there. So Precinct 4, so we can begin the complaints process. I'm going to stop this. I don't get any views at all. You know, people just watch for a few seconds. I know I have like six literal followers, but I don't know that you know, they're gonna sit there and watch a 6 or 10 minute video. Now that was just in real time, and I was able to explain my actions in detail. I always say I'm going to edit, but it's not something I'm interested in at all. But maybe I will edit